Hey, everybody, before we get into the podcast, I just want to let you know about our sponsor. It's a film called Sir John A. and the Curse of the Anti-Quenched. It's a fun comedy. You can get it on Vimeo on demand right now for only $2.99. And I will say, if you like Get Duked, you will like Sir John A. and the Curse of the Anti-Quenched. Check out curseoftheantiquenched.com. Hey, everybody. So we have a bonus episode this week. Someone reached out to us from the team behind Get Duked, and they asked if we wanted to see a screener to put out a review, and we're like, can't say no to watching a free movie. So we said yes, and we checked it out. And so we're going to do a 10-minute review like we used to. It's been a while since we've done a review, but I don't know. We're ready to jump right into it. All right, I'm going to hit the 10-minute timer now. Matt, been a long time, but what'd you think?
Yeah, so I thought it was fun. It didn't take itself too seriously.
Definitely.
It had some flaws to it, and not all the jokes kind of nailed. Like some of them are like, eh. But I did find myself laughing a few times. It kind of gave me that feeling of Hunt for the Wilder People type of vibe, a little bit like The Kid.
Yeah, but
and a little bit like Attack the Block.
Yeah, Attack the Block for sure.
And I was gonna say, I don't think it's actually supposed to be, spoiler here, but like the Duke, like Philip and the Queen, I don't think it's actually supposed to be them. I think it's just like a bunch of rich people.
Yeah,
because it's never said who it is. It's just assumed, right? The kids just assume it's the King of Edinburgh, the Duke of Edinburgh, that's a real award, eh? The Duke of Edinburgh award, that's a real thing.
You looked it up?
Yeah, I looked it up.
That's funny. Yeah,
so
look,
it's based off of like, it's like a alt history type of thing, or like what would happen if people try to do this award and people are chasing them, right?
Yeah. I laughed. I thought it was funny. I'll say, like, it needs the subtitles if you're North America. Like, the accents are pretty thick.
Yeah, I mean, I always put the subtitles on. I didn't have I didn't have that hard of a time to like listen to them, but like I've watched a few things very similar with that type of accent, so you can start like
deciphering
understanding.
It. Yeah. It's like I'll say though, it adds to the charm of the movie in a way, like, and the like the chemistry between the main cast, like the young cast, like it does add to it, and it
I did think the teenagers there, I thought they were pretty good actors.
You know what's funny? The one kid, I was like, oh, he looks like he should be in a oh god, what was that movie? I'm gonna not even get this right, but the Duncan kid, I thought he was like the funniest. Louis Gribbon.
Oh, he's the dumbest. Like,
I think, but yeah, Trainspotting. I was like, oh, this guy looks like he's in Trainspotting, and then lo and behold, he's in Trainspotting too.
Is he actually?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, like the director too, Ninian Dorf. I hope I'm saying that correct. He came out of music videos, and that definitely shows off in the movie. Like, the movie has a lot of style. And
it does. I really enjoy the style. I really liked what they did with the that when the people are like high, when they're on drugs.
Yeah.
I thought that was really well done too. Like, it wasn't just like a cool effect. It actually was well done when they like, and it doesn't seem that hard, but at the same time it's like there's still a lot of work that went into making it look good. And it shows there. And yeah, I really enjoyed the style. I really enjoyed the beginning kind of aspect of it. It has a very Edgar Wright-esque to it, a little bit of like that type of flair. With a mix, because like you can definitely tell, like especially Hot Fuzz type of beginning style.
Yeah, for sure. Which is like, it's not a bad thing. And I will say, like, it's an interesting thing to put like a comedy and or like kind of like I don't want to say it's a horror movie, but like just like a comedy.
No. I mean, if anything,
adventure.
What the movie is missing is a couple of them had to die, but that's just me. I was expecting them, at least like one of them, like kind of they're all kind of gonna get picked off one by one, but it turned out it's not. I did like the switch of the subversion a little bit, where the kids kind of became the horror, like especially in the house scene,
Yeah.
where the Duke and Duchess are in the house, and like it almost seems like the teenagers are the ones like trying to kill. Well, I mean they are, but like it kind of switched it on them, which I thought was neat. I will say, like, of course, the ending feels a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
But I did love the van crush. I like audibly said, "Oh shit!" When
It
that
was pretty
happened,
funny.
I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I think I like the rest of it. I was like, eh. But that part itself was fantastic.
Yeah, the
It was
speech
well
and
done,
stuff at the
well
end was
timed.
the speeches at the end were a little like I don't know about this. This could have used another pass in the script, but yeah, I did for sure. Like I knew as soon as the van, like the funny part when they try to roll the van off the cliff and it goes down,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "England's an island. It'll eventually
Fall off a cliff, and it did.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, for sure it's coming back at the end. I thought it would just be the guy half dead.
Yeah.
You know,
But like
and-
I didn't think it was coming there, right? Like I was still expecting like this big moment here, and it's like no, completely just crushes that moment.
yeah.
Literally. I loved that aspect of it. The ending itself felt like, I don't know, it's almost like it felt a little bit rushed afterwards. Like, okay, well, no, the van doesn't belong to him. It belonged to all these dead people. And it just kind of wrapped itself up in a nice bow
Yeah.
where it leaves a lot of questions like, well, I mean, wouldn't the van be registered? When this, when that? Like, you kind of just got to disconnect there. So all up until the point of the van crush and then afterwards, I felt to me, the ending felt a little like, eh.
But
But
yeah, for
I was
me-
enjoying my way through. It's dumb humor, but actually it had some really funny moments in it.
For me, the
it's-
police were a little too dumb. I don't know. There's something about that. I know they needed another storyline
to
like,
me though, it felt very hot fuzzy,
yeah.
right? Like the police. Yeah, I had that very
The
hot
bread
fuzz
thief
kind of vibe to
was
it.
kind of like the
Like
Swan.
small town police. You know, there's no action happening.
got a
To me, it was fine.
pedophile
Like it almost feels
terrorist.
it feels very UK type humor, UK type of like independent film. Like I could really feel like the Edgar Wright-ness of it, the Wilder People type of a vibe to it. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
for
you
what
know,
it was. I think that's where it goes. Like it's if you want to just sit down on a Saturday morning and it's not disgustingly gory, right? It's not anything. It's just a fun little romp of a movie. Is it a movie I'd watch again? Probably not.
But it's a fun first time through. I will say,
But
like,
I enjoyed it. I think I
popcorn
don't know what
flick.
the budget was on this movie.
neither do I. But like a popcorn flick, grab a drink,
Yeah.
grab some of your favorite whatever, and watch it. I don't know what the budget was either, but it does feel pretty low budge. And I will
Yeah,
say,
the only actor I recognized was Eddie Izzard, and even there, it's a little hard to recognize him. under
yeah,
that
but you
little-
never
that
watched Game of
mask.
Thrones, right? So there's a handful of Game of Thrones actors in it.
Oh, is there?
Kate
I didn't
Dickie and
notice.
James
I've watched
Cosmo,
a few,
yeah.
a little bit, but
So they had like I guess they're Scottish actors or British actors that
British.
that
yeah.
came in and did that. But yeah, Eddie Izzard, obviously that's their big get. It did feel like that low budget vibe where they only had him maybe a day or an afternoon.
Yeah.
Because it did seem like he had a double every now and then running around, and then they'd show like the close up.
I'm sure. Yeah. It like especially on the far shots, right? Like you don't need them for that.
Yeah, definitely. But it's not a bad thing. Like it is just like a low budget film trick, and it's like the Robert Rodriguez, right? Just shoot what you need to shoot. But it was cool seeing Eddie Izzard in something. I haven't seen him in something in a while, like since the
No,
Ocean's
I've been watching
movies.
Hannibal, which he's in. So for me,
Oh, okay,
it's
so he's
just-
in that.
It's still very recent for me to see Eddie Izzard still.
Yeah, but he's always one of those guys when he shows up in an acting role, you're like, oh yeah, he's also an amazing actor. You know, like
yeah.
aside from comedian and whatever else he does,
But
politician.
no, I mean, I think we're both agreeing. Like, Duke gets the point across of what I think they're trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's nothing. It's not a spectacular movie, but after you're done, you're like, I didn't waste my time watching it.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Like, I enjoyed it. Would I recommend it? I guess it depends what kind of humor, right? It's not for everybody.
Yeah,
Like my girlfriend, I was watching it with her, and she's like, you can finish it. Like, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm enjoying the style of it.
Yeah, look, I'll say, like, I bet you it would appeal to a younger crowd, like slightly younger
Yeah.
than us, like teenage kind of crowd. There is funny jokes in it. It does land every now and then, and you know, it's got style. It's got a lot of style with Ninian Dorf. I hope I'm saying that Doff. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of style with his directing, and it shows off. And I know he did a lot of Timer's Done, but he did a lot of Run the Jewels of their music videos, and their music videos are awesome. So if you enjoyed the style of those music videos, or even their music, which there's some Run the Jewels music in this, you'll probably dig the film. So yeah, that's our 10-minute review of Get Duked. We appreciate the folks at Amazon and behind Get Duked for sending us a screener, and we appreciate it. We're so glad we didn't have to give it a shitty review.
Yeah, there's that too. The one good thing is, hey, the movie was actually good.
Yeah. So other companies, you're welcome to send us the screeners. We love reviewing it. We love watching movies, and we love talking about them.
I'll also say, like, watching the trailer, I thought the trailer was gonna ruin everything, because I'm like, oh, but it actually happens very early on.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
too.
I was really glad by, because that was the one thing I was like, oh no, the trailer feels like after watching the trailer, I'm like, oh no, it feels like I watched the whole movie, and like, you didn't.
No,
Or at
there's
least
still
from what I remember, right, a lot of stuff happens like very, very early on when they meet the Duke, and then the rest of the movie's different. But
yeah, I agree. They definitely didn't shoot their wad in the trailer, which is always something you worry about, right? Seeing the best bits in the
Yeah.
trailer, and then so if you do watch the trailer, or if you weren't, didn't get too many spoilers in this
they
review,
probably did.
yeah, but there's still lots in the film that we didn't talk about or that the trailer doesn't show, so it's worth checking out. So yeah, we thank you for listening. We're gonna probably just get back to our normal schedule after this and a normal release. So yeah, come back soon for more reviews, interviews with other filmmakers, and us just talking about a movie for an hour and a half.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lost Commentary, on Instagram at Raiders of the Lost Commentary, and like us on Facebook.
I'll be back.